And I don't know about these questions.
Oh, now you're blaming the listeners.
Well, here's a popular topic. I'll ask you this. This is from a week ago or so. This was sent in, Jim, to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from Craig Giggs.
He does? I bet he's got a lot of gig marks by now.
Hey, Jim and Brian. Love the show. Jim, what do you think about Alexa Bliss posting a video of her crying about the death of her pet pig? After being in the Firefly Funhouse shit and spitting fire, she posts this video online. By the way, someone commented, I'm genuinely curious. Don't you know anyone who owns a pig? So what they do after they die, eat them or bury them? Okay, I don't know what this comment here is yet.
What in the world? All right, that's taking a disturbing turn. I didn't see this video. I'm an animal lover. I could if she loved her pet pig or pet rat or pet dog, cat, whatever, but I don't know why you would post a video, particularly of I can't. If something happened to Harley, you wouldn't hear from me for months probably on end at all. But yeah, I agree. It's for an evil, psychopathic, demon-possessed lunatic on the program to be crying about the pet pig in public is probably not consistent with the presentation of her personality. How you like all them fucking peas?
That was pretty impressive, but let's stay on this topic. This question
Pretty
was
impressive.
This question was sent to the CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from Tim in Western Pennsylvania.
Oh, I was going in a Western.
Big fan of the show.
What the?
Big fan of the show, cowboy. Alexa Bliss missed the most recent month.
Well, hey, cowboy, is that your horse outside? No, ma'am, it's between my legs and you're too fat to ride it. Yeehaw! That's what Dusty said to Baby Doll one time on TBS.
Well, here's this email from Tim in Western Pennsylvania. Big fan of the show. Alexa Bliss missed the most recent Monday Night Raw because her pig Larry was sick.
All right, now, wait a minute.
And she can't find a vet for him. I was wondering Jim's opinion on a wrestler missing a show for a sick pet.
A sick pig?
Also, other than Terry Funk and his horse, does Jim know of any other animal-related call-offs by wrestlers? That's a weird phrasing there. P.S. Best wishes to Larry, and I hope he gets the help. Well, Larry's dead now, but this email came in before Larry died.
What kind of podunk area does she live in? She can't find a veterinarian.
Well, if she's in a major area, I mean, I know my vet. I know they deal with dogs and cats. I think I've seen some birds in there. Maybe pigs? I don't know. I've never asked.
Well, is this a full-sized pig, or is this one of those cute little pot-bellied pigs?
I don't know, Larry.
Is this a goddamn 500-pound fucking...
No. It has to be Larry doesn't sound like a big fat one. Larry sounds like a...
What? Larry is Abdullah the Butcher's first name, so...
And he ran from it. There's a reason he doesn't call himself Larry.
But the point is, he's still very unnaturally large.
They're not saying Alexa Bliss's pig Abdullah died.
Larry could eat... Well, Abdullah the Butcher used to call in every time his mother died.
Yeah.
And his mother and grandmother died about 6 or 8 times apiece over his course of his career. But we've got to determine what size this pig. If it was a cute little pot-bellied pig, I would think that you would be able to find a vet. But also, I would have to say that, yes, if she's a single person, had no family to leave the poor sick Larry with. But if it's a goddamn 4 or 5, 6, 800-pound pig out in the yard in a slop pen, I don't know, and I don't know how that would have flown if we'd have tried to get away with that in Mid-South Wrestling or with Dusty for Crockett, missing on account of the what size pig is this? We've got to get clarification.
I have identified a photo.
You've identified the pig.
I've identified the pig. I have a picture here of the pig on its own.
Can we put this, if we can't put a picture of the pig up over the top of this audio so the people can see, perhaps Travis Bickle can figure the pig into the artwork?
I'm sure Alexa Bliss will appreciate that. But
how big is this pig?
It's a gigantic fucking pig. It's a gigantic fucking pig.
Larry.
It looks like it should be rolling in the mud, not like hanging out in the bedroom.
It's in the, wait a minute. It's in the pig is the full-size giant pig is in Alexa Bliss's bedroom.
I don't know for sure.
Are you sure this is not a German film that you've somehow gotten a clip of?
Well, this other photo has her laying on a couch.
Whoa.
On one side, she has the pig, and on the other side, she has 3 small dogs.
What is that, lunch for the pig?
No, don't say that.
Well,
they probably get along. They grew up together.
I'm concerned for these dogs' safety.
Why? When was the last time you heard about a pig eating a dog?
Well, I'm sure it's happened.
Are you sure?
I'll have you know that there was one time that a Pomeranian just the size of Harley Quinn actually killed a giant Doberman, got stuck in its throat.
That's a Doberman. We're talking about a pig, a giant fat
there's
pig.
no reason to call people names.
I'm not calling. Oh, come on. Now you're being silly.
Pig.
Now you're being ridiculous.
So this is a giant pig in Alexa Bliss's bedroom with 3 small dogs. It's what you've just told me.
There's a giant pig in Alexa Bliss's bedroom. Yes. Yes.
Can you tweet me a picture of this? Is there any way you can tweet it?
Hold on. I can send this to you. You have access to email, but you can't send anything out, correct?
Right.
All right, hold on. I'm going to make a screen capture of this. Actually, why the fuck am I even doing that? I'll send you a link to the page I'm on, and I'm going to go right now. I'll do commentary while I do this. I click on the email link. I post this here. I'm sending this to Jim. Oh, I'm rubbing it in. I didn't even think about that.
Are you still working in Microsoft's Office?
Well, I'm on a Mac here. I don't have Office on this computer. I have it on one of the other ones.
I've told you before, I don't know Mac or anything to do. I don't know whether he's got his shit together or not.
Do you remember the movie Mac and Me?
No, I don't.
It was a really, really awful movie that I watched so many times when I was a kid. From the late 80s, like, I guess it was supposed to be like another E.T., except minus the budget and Steven Spielberg and talent and everything else. And they also had a tie-in with McDonald's. So the alien goes to McDonald's and it's a whole dance scene. Mac and Me.
Uh-huh.
That's right. You have this email.
How's that picture working out for you?
I sent you the email. I sent you the link in an email.
Well, I ain't got shit yet.
Well, we don't even know if it's working.
Well, I guess we'll have to go on.
But anyway, Alexa Bliss is here. Let me ask you another question about, again, this has really captivated the audience, or at least a portion of it. Jim, this sent to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from Shafee in Detroit. This week, I saw the emotional video a teary-eyed Alexa Bliss posted about the death of her pig, Larry Steve. Larry Steve?
Larry Steve?
As an animal lover myself, I certainly sympathize with anyone who loses a beloved family member. Had social media existed at the time, do you think you would have posted a similar video after the passing of George the Rat if you were simultaneously attempting to get over as a diabolical, I can't speak at all, heel on television? And there's the question from Shafee in Detroit.
No, I just said I wouldn't discuss a horrible loss in the family on social media anyway, but no, it would not have served the public well to know that Jim Cornette, evil heel manager, is in reality a loving pet owner. The day we lost George because he had gotten either cancer or some type of tumor in his lung because he started wheezing. And we took him to the vet and it was easy to find a vet for George up there in Connecticut. And we took him to the vet and they said the only thing that we could possibly do is try to operate and, clear his breathing passage or whatever because they'd done the x-ray and etc. So he said, go ahead and do that. And it was scheduled for one morning and my better half at the time went up with George while I went to the office. But then I got the call George was back home, but George didn't come out of it. And I had to to go home that day, and we had to figure out what to do because we're in the middle of Stamford, Connecticut, and I was not going to bury a member of my family in that no good, shitty state of Connecticut. So after much thought, we put George in the freezer in a bag, obviously. And then next time we went home to Tennessee, we took him home and buried him there.
All right. And
oh my God, there is a pig in Alexa Bliss's house. Now that's not a full-size pig, but that's not one of those little pot-bellied pigs. That's sort of an intermediate pig. But there's a pig. The pig is laying with her on the couch. The dogs are away from Alexa Bliss, like looking at the camera like, why the fuck are we here? And Alexa Bliss is curling up with Larry Steve the pig.
Well, it is my show.
Died due to the lack of medical care one day before his 4th birthday.
Oh, that is sad.
Suffered a medical emergency. I don't know. There's not enough vets that are able to treat pigs or any tools to be able to help larger animal. Oh, wait, she's in Los Angeles. Well, no wonder. For heaven's sake, if she'd have been here in some civilized part of the country, they could take care of pigs. They do that at regular people hospitals here in Kentucky. But the Larry Steve was wearing a nice little blanket there.
I thought that was a towel.
It looks like it might be a towel, might be a blanket, but he's covered up on the couch, cuddling up with Alexa Bliss, as she acknowledges her poor neglected dogs over on that don't want anything to do with her. But yeah, here's the thing. Larry Steve is standing there on her carpet. She has furniture and an end table of looks like a stereo stand, some upholstered furniture that's white, and like white of that artificial wood flooring. It's very white vases. It's very nice. But I've been around some pigs outdoors, and they just shit with abandon. And I'm wondering how Larry Steve was able to prevent, as he was walking through this predominantly white, very nice-looking living room, that he was able to just avoid having the Hershey squirts all over the place. Have you ever seen a pig shit, Brian?
No.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, it's rough. It's rough. And you can even if you don't see it, you can tell that it's happened from a long way away. Long way away.
All right, let's get away from this. Let's get a long way away.
Sort of like the people are going to know that this show happened, even if they're a long way away from it.